I followed my wife to her girls' night and discovered the most insane cheating situation of my life. I never thought I'd be the guy writing one of these Reddit confession posts at 2 a.m. while drinking warm beer and staring at my sleeping 4-year-old daughter through the cracked bedroom door. But here we are. My name's Alex, I'm 34, a regional sales manager for a medical supply company. My wife Jenna is 31. We've been married for 7 years. We have Lily, who just turned 4. On paper, we were that couple everyone envied, the ones who still held hands in the grocery store and finished each other's sentences. Or at least that's what I believed until 3 months ago. It started small, the kind of things you gaslight yourself about. Jenna began staying out later on Thursday nights. She called it her book club with the girls from her old marketing job. I was supportive. She'd been a stay-at-home mom for 3 years, and I knew she needed adult time. She'd come home flushed, smelling like wine and someone else's perfume, kiss me on the cheek and go straight to the shower. Then the phone thing started. She'd never been protective of her phone before. Suddenly it was face down, password changed, and she'd laugh nervously if I picked it up to change a song in the car. One night I jokingly asked, "Babe, you got a secret boyfriend or something?" She froze for half a second, long enough for my stomach to drop, then laughed way too hard. "You're ridiculous." I wanted to believe her. Last month I hit my breaking point. I'd been traveling for work and came home a day early as a surprise. I stopped at her favorite bakery, got those pistachio croissants she loves, and quietly let myself in around 9:30 p.m. The house was dark except for the basement light. I heard her laugh. That specific laugh she only does when she's really turned on. I know that laugh. I married that laugh. My heart started hammering so hard I could feel it in my teeth. I crept down the basement stairs like some idiot in a horror movie. The basement had been turned into her little me cave, and fairy lights, a big sectional, her yoga mat. And there she was. Jenna was on all fours on the couch, completely naked, while my fucking neighbor, Derek, railed her from behind. Derek, the 38-year-old divorced dad who borrows my lawnmower and always compliments my grilling. The guy who helped me build Lily's playhouse last summer. His hands were gripping my wife's hips like he owned them. I didn't scream. I didn't throw the croissants. I just stood there frozen while my brain tried to process the scene like a buffering video. Then Jenna looked up and saw me. The sound she made wasn't human, it was pure animal panic. Derek pulled out so fast he tripped over his own jeans around his ankles and face-planted into the carpet. I finally found my voice. "Both of you have 30 seconds to get the fuck out of my house." What followed was the most surreal night of my life. Jenna was sobbing, trying to cover herself with a throw blanket that barely reached her thighs. Derek kept saying, "It's not what it looks like, bro," while holding his dick with one hand and his phone with the other. Actual words from a grown man. I told him if he called me bro one more time I was going to cave his skull in with the Xbox controller. Then Jenna said the sentence that broke me even harder. "Alex, this isn't the first time." I laughed. Actually laughed. Because what the hell else are you supposed to do when your life explodes? She started talking fast, like if she got it all out quick enough it would hurt less. Turns out the book club wasn't a book club. It was 4 couples who had been swinging together for almost 2 years. Derek and his ex-wife, before the divorce, were the ones who brought Jenna in while I was on a 2-week work trip to Germany in 2023. They had rules. No one local. No one who knew each other's real lives too deeply. But rules apparently went out the window when Derek's marriage fell apart, and he started pushing boundaries with Jenna. She swore it was just physical. She swore she still loved me. She swore Lily was mine, which I already knew. We did a paternity test in secret the next day because I'm not a complete idiot. But here's where it gets actually insane. The group chat they used? It had 28 people in it. Not 4 couples. 28. Doctors, a police officer, 2 teachers from Lily's preschool, even the woman who does my taxes. They had been rotating houses, renting Airbnbs, even using a private room at a country club one guy's family belonged to. My wife had been living a whole double life while I was coaching soccer on Saturdays and thinking we were happy. I kicked Derek out. Jenna begged me to let her stay the night because Lily would be scared if she woke up and Mommy was gone. I slept on the couch with a kitchen knife on the coffee table like a lunatic. I didn't trust either of them not to do something stupid. The next morning I told Jenna she had 1 week to find somewhere else. I would not be doing the "we need to work on our marriage and therapy" dance. Not after 2 years of lies. She lost it. Started screaming that I was abandoning her, that I was a terrible husband for working so much that if I'd paid more attention, she never would have needed this. That's when I made my first mistake. I told her I was going to tell everyone. Not her parents, not my parents. Everyone. I spent the next 4 days doing the most unhinged but methodical thing I've ever done. I made a Google Drive. I downloaded every single photo, every single video, every single message I could find from her iCloud. She'd left herself logged in on our family iPad. Rookie mistake. I blurred Lily's face in every picture, obviously. I'm not a monster. Then I created an anonymous Instagram account and a new Reddit account. I started posting. Not everything at once. I dripped it like a psychopath. First post. Just a black screen with text. To all the husbands who think their wives are at book club on Thursdays. Then I started tagging locations. The country club. The Airbnb they used most often. The bar where they'd meet beforehand. By day 3, the group chat had imploded. People were deleting accounts. Someone's marriage was ending publicly on Facebook. The preschool teacher got placed on administrative leave. Jenna's phone wouldn't stop ringing. Her friends in the group were furious at her for bringing this drama. One of them, a surgeon, actually showed up at my house at 11 p.m. begging me to delete everything. I recorded the entire conversation on my Ring camera and posted it. Here's the part that makes me the villain to some people. On day 5, Jenna tried to take Lily. She showed up with her sister and 2 cops claiming I was unstable and had threatened her. The cops looked at me like they'd seen this 100 times, until I showed them the folder, and the videos, and the messages where Jenna told Derek she wished she hadn't gotten pregnant so she could leave me easier. The female cop's face changed. She asked Jenna to step outside. They didn't arrest her or anything, but they made it very clear they weren't helping her take our daughter that day. We're in the middle of a brutal divorce now. Jenna's trying to paint me as an abusive, controlling husband who drove her into the arms of other men. She has a whole group of people from that lifestyle backing her up, calling me repressed and judgmental. I have the receipts. Lily is with me full-time right now. Jenna gets supervised visitation because of the instability and the attempt to take her. I lost my best friend. Turns out he knew about the group the whole time and never said anything. I lost respect from some people in our town. I gained a reputation as that guy who blew up the swingers group. But I also gained something else. Peace. For the first time in 2 years, I'm not wondering why my wife smells like another man's cologne, or why she's too tired to have sex with me. I'm not walking on eggshells trying to be the perfect husband so she doesn't leave. I'm just a dad trying to raise his daughter. So yeah, that's my story. If you're reading this and you think your spouse has a book club, yoga retreat, or work conference that feels off, trust your gut. Sometimes the truth is crazier than you can imagine, and sometimes blowing up your life is the only way to save what's left of it. TLDR. Caught my wife of 7 years cheating with our neighbor in our basement. Discovered she'd been in a massive swinging group for 2 years. Posted receipts anonymously. Nuclear divorce. I have full custody for now. Life is hell, but at least it's honest hell.